So part 4. So to summarize in all this, what we're talking about is we're talking a force, a frequency of awareness, which is taking our innocence from our purity of spirit. Spirit itself is actually our, you could say, our divine existence, or our unique love, or our unique happiness, which has been evolving. Some of us may have been recently brought into existence within spirit, and some may have been existing within spirit for a long sparkle of eternity. We don't know. I mean, at least in this present existence, we speak about spirit in the infinite possibility of infinite existence. So we don't know. So we come into this reality as a reflection of our own self. Whether we want to believe it or not, we are actually our own expression of self without consciously becoming aware at first. Once we start to connect the dots, or connect the existence to a greater existence, we actually start to comprehend that greater existence is really ourself within a different wavelength, trying to awaken us to live a more positive, more loving lifetime within this existence. Because this existence is just a reflection of our true self, and that true self, or that true loving, free-flowing spirit, is uncontaminated within some wavelength in a different set it all, like in a different wavelength, in a different frequency, in a different dimension, you could say. So the reality of this dimension is to create a lower vibration, or a lower band of frequency, where we can create emotions which are untrue to our true self. Now, these emotions are emotions of fear, stress, worry, hatred, anger, toxicity, and devotion to all of these vibrations. The true self, it can't be in the realms of spirit. Toxicity doesn't exist. It's a pure state of expression where toxicity, it can't resonate at that frequency. So what it needs to do, it needs to create the image of spirit. And through creating the image of spirit, we start to identify with the false identity. It's this false identity, or it's this existence, which creates all the anger. It creates all the worry, all the fear, all the stress, all the anxiety, all the jealousy, all the pain, all the suffering, because that's exactly what its intention is to do. Its intention is to create this vibration, because when we enter this state of vibration, we enter the realms of creating a frequency which is very, very, well, it's ultimately creating a fuel of which we excrete from our auric field. And when we excrete this frequency, it's being utilized from an existence untrue to our nature. So it might be a bit far out there, but we must open our minds to the true reality of this world. And that true reality is that this world is an image or a reflection of the true identity. And whenever we feel the fear, the stress, the worry, the anger, the hatred, the frustration, we are literally becoming a frequency which is untrue to our originality. And ultimately, when we are becoming this frequency of injustice, we start to serve justice for the false identity. It's almost like we become, when a slave is doing what the master wants them to do, then the master gets the rewards of whatever whatever the intention is for the slave. There's no difference to our reality. When we excrete anger, frustration, this energy is being transferred into the desired the desired existence for the creator. Fascinating stuff. It's quite deep, but with time we can comprehend it and resonate it with ourselves and comprehend it to our own it's open mind is, this is a possibility. Therefore, we can all open our minds and treat this as a possibility. And everyone's unique. Everyone can truly believe what they want, but the possibility is definitely within existence itself. Pow.